May I come in, sir?
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Yeah, please. You may like to introduce yourself to all of us.
Sir, my name is Laiba Saadat. I belong to a small village named Satoda in district Ahmedabad. My father is a geologist by profession, and he was employed in FATA Secretariat in Minerals Department. So we lived in Peshawar throughout my academic period. I did BS Microbiology from University of Peshawar in 2021, and after that I started preparing for CSS, and I appeared in 2023. I have two brothers and one sister. My elder brother is a squadron leader in Pakistan Air Force. My sister is a teacher. She is employed in Ahmedabad, and my other brother, my second brother, is in Saudi right now. He is employed in safety department. Sir, my purpose in life would be to improve my personality, my life, to realize my potential and achieve it, and to be a productive citizen of Pakistan.
You come from KPK.
Yes, sir.
You're competing for Pakistan Administrative Services.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you just introduced Pakistan to all of us.
Sir,
What do you know about Pakistan?
Sir, Pakistan is a country in South Asia. It neighbors countries like China, India, Afghanistan, and Iran. Pakistan is comprised of different ethnicities who speak different languages and different cultures. Pakistan is a beautiful amalgamation of diversity, and is also it is a nuclear power country which it achieved through hard work and through resilience. Pakistan is a very resilient nation. I would also like to mention that it has came through a long way, have faced many challenges, and it's one of the most we have one of the most hospitable and resilient people in the whole world.
What is the total population of Pakistan?
According to the recent consensus, it is 224 million.
And what is the total area of Pakistan?
Sorry, sir, I cannot.
What are the salient features of the Constitution of Pakistan, which is governing the state?
So the salient feature of Pakistani Constitution are: number one, it is a parliamentary. It is a federation, consists of bicameral legislature. It has fundamental rights from Article 2 to 28, and it is according to it's an Islamic Republic, and all of its rules and regulations should be according to the provision of Islam. And along with that, its name is Islamic Jamhuri Pakistan.
What type of economic challenges Pakistan is facing at the moment?
So Pakistan is facing challenges like balance of payment crisis. It is also facing inflation and its rupee depreciation.
How you will evaluate the impact of media in the society?
The media plays a very important role in shaping the lives, in shaping the mind of individuals. They could make or break an individual. Nowadays media is so much prevalent in the society that from a child first exposure, it's one of the child first exposure along with its family. In previously, family was the first means of socialization, but now we see that media is the first thing that a child sees when he is a toddler. So I think it's a very it's political, economic, and social, in every domain media influences an individual very much.
There was a conference in Dubai recently on climate change. What is the outcome of that COP 24-28?
Sir, it was a formation of loss and damage fund. It was finalized in last year in COP27, and now it has been formed. Loss and damage.
Iran, have you read the news that Iran has allowed visa-free entry to 40 countries?
Yes, sir.
But they have denied Pakistan. Pakistan is not included in that list.
Sir, I was not aware that Pakistan is not allowed.
You have not read it?
Sir, I read it that it allowed countries, but I didn't know that Pakistan was not
Yes,
included.
Pakistan is not part of that. I just wanted to ask the reason why. What do you think? Why they have not included Pakistan?
So probably because of Pakistan tilt toward US. They are in uh, in a state of Cold War with US, and that could be the reason.
But India is a friend to US.
India has a, I don't know how to say it, but has a ability to manage their relations well. They can manage their relation with China, with the US and Iran at the same time. They have been doing it since the Cold War as well between Russia and US.
What do you know about ChatGPT? ChatGPT. What do you know about it?
Sir, ChatGPT is a new application developed by OpenAI that can do a lot of creative work that were previously the domain of humans. I basically use ChatGPT to get information about it, but it can be used for Photoshop as well, creating a website, creating games on a very small level though, but it is very this can be the alternative for humans' creativity.
Thank you. Please.
Dr. Ishit Hussain, you must have heard his name. He was head of a high-powered committee during the previous government of Imran Khan. He proposed a number of administrative reforms in the working of the bureaucratic machinery of our country. What were those reforms? What can you tell us about those reforms?
Sir, Dr. Ishit Hussain has, in his book, has given a number of reforms in different institutions of Pakistan. I know of bureaucratic reforms of Mr. Ishit Hussain. There are other reforms as well.
No. What about the administrative reforms? I'm asking. What administrative reforms he has proposed in the bureaucratic machinery of our country?
They focused on the accountability of bureaucrats and non-political intervention. They give reforms in order to depoliticize bureaucracy and for the accountability of bureaucrats.
It's a very general question, answer. The specific reforms, please, when you go back, have a look at it. Why, despite the return of rule of Afghan Taliban in Afghanistan, why Pakistan is facing a lot of terrorism?
Pakistan is basically facing terrorist attacks from TTP, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which are the ideological brothers of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, Afghanistan, and they have been fighting together with the US as well. So therefore, that is the reason that Afghan Taliban do not take enough action to curb the threat of TTP to Pakistan.
Well, but Afghan government is denying. They say that they have nothing to do with the terrorist acts in Pakistan by the TTP.
The Afghan Taliban are the de facto ruler of Afghanistan and they have control over their territory. Pakistan has provided credible information about the presence of TTP and their operations in Afghanistan, and they are not taking any action against it. Therefore, they are responsible, and there's the reason.
Your second choice is Pakistan Customs and Inland Revenue. What is the function performed by the Customs Department?
The Customs Departments of Pakistan look over the border trade between different countries, between Pakistan and other countries. Their goal is to curb the illegal smuggling and illegal trafficking between borders.
And what else?
Along with that, they have to collect the export tax as well and custom tax.
Custom duties.
Yes, custom duties.
Import and export. How will you differentiate between tax potential and tax net? Of tax, there is a tax net and there is a potential, tax potential.
Sir, most of the economy of Pakistan is either not registered with government. Then the registered economy is the tax net of Pakistan. However, the potential to collect taxes is much more than a substantial economy of Pakistan is informal. And if we formalize that, we can tax a lot more, we can get a lot more taxes than we already are. That is the tax potential. and currently we are collecting is a very small amount, that 13% of GDP, that is our tax net.
What will you propose for improving the revenue generation in our country through taxes?
Sir, there are a number of reforms. First of all, we need to register all the small businesses and retailers that are out of the tax bracket. We have to register those businesses and to collect taxes from them. Moreover, most of the elite that is giving taxes, their businesses are partially registered, which means that most half of their business is registered and half is not. So we have to, as we recently digitalized a lot of retailers, I have seen, we have to register, digitalize that our economy there, so that we can better get the hold of their selling and buying, and through that we can collect taxes.
What is the role of State Bank of Pakistan in the development of the country?
The State Bank of Pakistan has a role in the economy of Pakistan, and they form the monetary policy of Pakistan, and yes, sir, that they do, and also have to form the tax rate, and have to. Mm, sorry, sir, I don't know.
What do you mean by the monetary policy of Pakistan?
The monetary policy is that which, if I guess, if you allow me to guess, I'm not an economist. So, sir, what they do is they define the tax interest rate in the country, as well as the rupee value of rupee, and so that's it.
As Pakistan Administrative Service is as a DC, Deputy Commissioner, if you are selected, you become Deputy Commissioner. What will you do to improve the environmental conditions of your area, in the jurisdiction of your area?
Sir, I would like to, first of all, I would raise awareness among people. I would do a program to raise awareness among the people of my area. And secondly, I will make them aware of good practices that we can do to make environment more sustainable, and to lesser the pollution in the area. Sir, moreover, I could, if there are any research programs in my area, what I could do is that I can use them as a mean to lessen the pollution in my area. Their research could be the event for that.
Your strength, personality traits, your strength is quick learning. You are a quick learner. And then your weakness is low attention span. So with low attention span, how can you be good quick learner?
Sir, I do have, sir, I think that technology has made us so, mobile phones and social media apps have made our attention span very low. That is the reason that my attention span is low. However, within that span, I have a good comprehension skills, and I am able to learn things quickly, and then I'm also very self-aware, so I can make improvements in myself as well.
Welcome to CSPs Academy for CSS PMS preparation. CSS PMS तहरीरी इम्तिहान के तमाम मज़ामीन की ऑनलाइन और ऑन कैंपस तैयारी के साथ साथ सब्जेक्ट सिलेक्शन, असाइनमेंट चेकिंग, क्लास टेस्ट, मॉक एग्जाम, इंडिविजुअल टीचर डिस्कशन और फीडबैक सेशन का इनकाद किया जाएगा। इसके अलावा FPSC की तजवीज़ करदा बुक्स से बने मयारी नोट्स और CSPs पब्लिशर की बेहतरीन बुक्स मुहैया की जाएंगी।
Laiba Saadat, you studied microbiology. What is the difference between BMO and GMO?
Sir, GMOs are genetically modified organisms, where genetic modification is done in the organism in their initial stages. For example, if we do modification in the genes, in seeds, etc., then we can produce crops that are according to our requirements. However, I'm not aware of BMOs.
And do you think that this is halal or haram? Genetic engineering.
Ma'am, I'm not aware about what the Islamic legal experts have to say on this matter. However, I would think that in matters where there is the issue of food insecurity, genetically modified are halal.
But do you think the genetically modified are only on food? Is it not being done on animals?
Yes, ma'am.
Cloning and all that?
Yes, ma'am. It is being done on animals as well as on humans as well. So I think that when the human aspects come, that is an issue that is not allowed in Islam, and I think animals are allowed.
Is it not?
Ma'am, I don't have information about that.
Okay. Fine. So, who is Mr. Faisal Waraj?
Ma'am, Mr. Faisal Waraj is a YouTuber and researcher who makes videos about histories of different histories of the world. And we have, being a CSS aspirant, I have learned a lot from him, and he has good communication skills as well.
Where is he from?
Ma'am, he's from Lahore.
You've read the book No Exit from Pakistan.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your take on that?
Ma'am, it's from an American perspective. Their perspective is biased toward Pakistan. They don't see us as their equals, and it gives a historical evolution of Pakistan's and US relations from their perspective. So it was a good read to know about what they think about us.
So, how do you see General Asim Muni's visit to USA?
Ma'am, I think it's a good step. We have to balance our relations with, we don't need to cut off our relations from any country, especially a superpower. So it's a good thing that we are trying to restart our relations with them, because they were kind of in a halt after 2021 Taliban takeover over Afghanistan.
You studied sociology.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you read the book Burnt Out Society?
No, ma'am. Sorry, I haven't.
Thank you. Dr. Sam?
Thank you, ma'am. Well, Laiba, you read international relations.
Yes, sir.
My first question is, in 2019, there happened global pandemic, COVID-19. Can you tell me the virus which is responsible for happening of this?
Yes, sir. The name of the virus was SARS-CoV-2, and it was first discovered in Wuhan, China. The first case was discovered in Wuhan, China, and then it.
Okay, that's fine. Please tell me that what are pathogens? Whether viruses are also called pathogens?
Yes, sir. Pathogens are those microorganisms that cause disease in individuals, and viruses are disease-causing pathogens.
When you read international relations,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me that what was the aim of SALT 1?
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall. I think it's a agreement over disarmament, I believe.
Only disarmament, and then what is SART 1? Start 1.
I think I believe START 1 also
What is the
includes.
difference between these two things?
I don't.
Do you know that when happened Bay of Pigs incident?
Yes, sir.
In which year?
In 1960s, I believe. No, sir, in 1950s, when the
And
government
what was
of.
the aim behind this?
Sir, US wanted to Cuba. They sent mercenaries on Cuba to take over the government, I believe.
Who coined a very famous phrase, Iron Curtain?
Sir, the Prime Minister of UK, Sir Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. My
No.
last question.
Yes, sir.
When Second Constitution Assembly of Pakistan made?
Second Constituent Assembly was made.
Yeah.
Sir, I cannot recall the date.
Do you know the difference between Constitution Assembly and Legislative Assembly?
Yes, sir. Constituent Assembly had the mandate to make constitution, and Legislative Assembly has the mandate to make laws and regulations.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let's conclude it.
Sure, sir.
चले अब क्योंकि 20 को आपका टेस्ट है, अब आप तैयारी तो आप कर चुकी हैं, बाकी तो हमारे पास 1-2 दिन है. कितने नंबर देंगी अपने आप को 1 से 10?
5.
चले, लेकिन ये है कि दिस इज कंपटीशन होना बहुत ज़्यादा है। अदरवाइज यू आर गुड, पर्सनैलिटी आपकी ठीक है, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल आपके बिल्कुल ठीक है, यू कैन स्पीक वेल, बॉडी लैंग्वेज ठीक है, यू सीम्स टू बी इंटेलिजेंट, कॉन्फिडेंस आप में है। जब कोई चीज़ आती है तो नहीं आती तो फिर घबरा जाती है। सिटिंग पोस्चर आपका ठीक है, वॉइस इम्पैक्ट आपका नॉर्मल है, ठीक है ना। व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, क्योंकि यू हैव गॉट 2 days, एक तो आप एक 1 पेजर बना लो अपने इंट्रोडक्शन का, एक लिख लो जाके, 1 मिनट में डिलीवर करने वाला एक पेज हो। अगर आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती ही है, वो नॉर्मली कभी कह देते हैं इंट्रोड्यूस करें, कभी नहीं कहते हैं, तो इफ दे यू गेट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी तो फिर आप 1 मिनट में यू हैव टू सेल योरसेल्फ, वो एक सेलिंग पॉइंट होता है जहाँ आपने अपनी क्वालिटीज, हाई क्वालिटीज बतानी है कि हाउ आई कैन कंट्रीब्यूट, ठीक है ना। और वो प्रैग्मेटिक होता है, एविडेंस के साथ कि भी मेरी स्ट्रगल में कर रही हूँ, यू हैव प्रूव्ड इट दैट यू हैव स्ट्रगल्ड वेल, ठीक है। फिर उसके बाद अब नोटबुक तो मैं नहीं कहूँगा, टाइम नहीं है, लेकिन रिव्यू कर लो, जितने भी आपके करंट इश्यूज हैं इनको रिव्यू कर लो, पाकिस्तान अफेयर्स के देख लो, छोटे छोटे इश्यूज हैं, और अपने ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट पे फोकस कर लें, ठीक है ना। एक जनरल अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपकी ज़्यादा डेवलप होनी चाहिए, ठीक है, ये तैयारी कर लें तो यू हैव गॉट ऑल द गुड पोटेंशियल, बेस्ट ऑफ लक। अब आज तो यही कहेंगे कुछ, और आपको न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ो,
ओके सर।
ठीक है ना, जितना पुराने 3 महीने के अगर है न्यूज़पेपर, रिव्यू कर लो, ठीक है। थैंक यू। आप सर।
इसी तरह ये जो एनवायरनमेंट के बारे में, वो प्लेन सिंपल सा है, उसमें आप ट्री प्लांटेशन करेंगे, सफाई करेंगे, अपनी क्लीनलीनेस जो है अपने एरिया की, कहीं ये नालियाँ जो उनको, उनकी सफाई, उनको, फिर ये जो फैक्ट्रीज अगर आपकी हैं वो स्मोक एमिट कर रही हैं उनको, तो ये इनको, इन पर नज़र रखी जा सकती है, इनको चेक किया जा सकता है, एमिशंस को मिनिमाइज किया जा सकता है, तो ये है। और जो है कोशिश करें, आप में पोटेंशियल है, यू हैव द पोटेंशियल, लेकिन यू मस्ट बिल्ड ऑन दैट, ठीक है।
You have a good personality. You are well articulate. अब आपके पास 3-4 दिन है इसमें think through things. बेसिक नॉलेज आपके पास है। अब मैंने आपसे सवाल माइक्रोबायोलॉजी पे पूछे, दिस इज योर फील्ड, लेकिन इस पे जो क्वेश्चन है, थिंक अबाउट देम। और आपने ये जो पर्सनालिटीज लिखी, 3 भेजी हैं उधर या 2 हैं?
मैम मैंने इसमें 2 भेजी थी, एक मिस अरुंधति रॉय और मिस सर फैसल फराज।
फैसल फराज लिखा, बट यू नो always is good to have more international personality. अगर अरुंधति रॉय रखा है, फिर इसकी सारी किताबों पे रिव्यू देम। अब पढ़ तो नहीं सकती हो, बट फ्लिप थ्रू देम, ताकि आपको पता चले कि वो कौन सी उसकी किताबें, बिकॉज उसकी बहुत सी किताबें लोगों ने पढ़ी होंगी, दे आस्क यू क्वेश्चन, कुछ आइडिया आपको होना चाहिए, ठीक है। और इसकी पर्सनालिटी भी कि व्हाई डज शी राइट इन सच अ क्रिटिकल वे, व्हाट इज़ हर मोटिवेशन, ठीक है, ये चीज़ें आप सोच लो। और ये बुक्स भी जो हैं, होमोडियस पे भी आपको बहुत सवाल आ सकते हैं, क्योंकि ये आपके फील्ड से भी रिलेटेड है।
यस मैम।
और नो एग्जिट फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान भी आपने कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग आर्गुमेंट नहीं दी, ठीक है। और फिर आसिम मुनीर की विजिट पे भी रिव्यू कर लो, दे विल आस्क यू क्वेश्चन, स्पेशली बिकॉज आप नो एग्जिट जो यूएस का पर्सपेक्टिव दे रहे हैं, तो फिर आपका अपना पर्सपेक्टिव भी हो। बाकी अपने ये ऑप्शनल्स को भी रिव्यू कर लो। ये बर्नट आउट सोसाइटी जो है, इट्स वन ऑफ द लेटेस्ट बुक्स ऑन सोशियोलॉजी, कि अब क्योंकि तुम सर्फिंग भी करती हो, इंटरनेट सर्फिंग, कि हाउ सोसाइटीज आर गेटिंग बर्नट आउट, तो उसके बारे में भी कुछ लेटेस्ट बुक्स जो इस फील्ड में आई हुई हैं उनको पढ़ लो। इलॉन मस्क के ऊपर आइडिया होना चाहिए, उसकी जो पोजीशन है ऑन सोशल मीडिया पे आपको काफ़ी सवाल आ सकते हैं, बट यू आर केपेबल, यू कैन डू इट, बस हैंग ऑन देयर एंड जस्ट लॉट ऑफ थिंकिंग नाउ। अब इतना पढ़ने का टाइम नहीं है, एंड विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू सो मच।
डॉक्टर साहब।
वेल आपका थोड़ा सा नॉलेज बेस जो थोड़ा सा वीक है, थोड़ा सा इसको प्रिपेयर करें,
Okay,
ठीक है। आपका जैसे आप इंटरनेट सर्फिंग करती हैं ना, लेकिन सॉलिड इंफॉर्मेशन जो है, जैसे हम कहते हैं प्राइमरी सोर्सेज, सेकेंडरी, या वो ऑथेंटिक इंफॉर्मेशन, फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स जो हैं जो कि एग्जैक्ट होते हैं, उनको भी देखिएगा। अदरवाइज इतना डेटा है, उसमें से सॉर्ट आउट करना है कौन सा ठीक है कौन सा गलत है, ये बहुत मुश्किल काम है आज की एज में, ठीक है। ऑथेंटिक डाटा, और जैसे आपको ज़्यादा पता चलेगा अपने इन सब्जेक्ट्स का, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड होगा, ठीक है। वो थोड़ा सा वीक है आपका, वो देखिएगा जी। आपके स्पेशली जो IR से रिलेटेड है, हिस्ट्री या सोशियोलॉजी जो है, अब मुझे नहीं पता आपने सोशियोलॉजी में कितना फेमिनिज्म के बारे में पढ़ा है, इनको थोड़ा देखेंगे ना, जो आपके सब्जेक्ट्स हैं उन्हीं के सिलेबस के जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं, 20 अच्छे सॉलिड जो हैं एस्पेक्ट हैं उन्हीं के, उनको देख 15-20 पॉइंट्स।
ठीक है ना, चलो बेस्ट ऑफ लक।
thank you.